Hate. Feel intense or passionate dislike for. Hating. Everyone loves hating. I can't even lie. Even though I'm making this video, I enjoy hating too. Hating is just what makes the world go round, you know what I mean? It's love and hate. Some people are actually better at hating and are some masters at hating, but we're gonna go past that because this video, I want to talk about something that I feel like is going rampant in comment sections, videos, and mostly just communities in general. I'm going to call it forced hate. I know that this is probably already a term, but I just wanted to talk about this because I feel like when it becomes cool to hate somebody or something, you mostly legit cannot come back. And you're basically going to be done. You're going to be clowned on for your basically whole career, or either a company, a game, a rapper, or an artist. Just sometimes it just becomes cool to hate something. It becomes the trend to hate something, and it just becomes really bad. I just want to talk about some topics about it and also just give my opinion on just the hating culture that is going on right now, because it feels like there's so much hate going around, especially Twitter and all this different stuff, that I wanted to talk about it. So yeah, but if you guys want to help support the channel, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be greatly appreciated. Also, I have an Instagram and a TikTok. The links will be in the description. And yeah, okay, so I forgot to do the intro, but what's good, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about hate, forced hate, and how I kind of feel like discourse now is cooked. So, forced hate. What do I mean by that? Because I'm going to go on this yapsis. I have no script. I have some slight notes on my iPad over there. I have no particular notes on what I'm going to talk about, so this can go off the rails. I can completely yap. I'm sorry. I'm going to call this a yap session for a reason, because I just wanted to talk about this and see if anyone agrees with me or see if anyone hates me and is going to ridicule me in the comments. But I do not give a damn. This is my channel. This is my damn opinion. Anyways, what do I mean by forced hate? I'm basically mean where it feels like for some certain people, some games, some even basketball players, it feels like it just became cool to hate them. So the hate seems very, very forced. Like it's trying to shove the hate down our throats. And it also could be forced love too, where it feels like people are giving too much love to this person who doesn't really deserve it, or doesn't even feel that way, that they need this much love. But mostly it's hate, because hate is more louder than the love. It really does feel that way for anything. It feels like the more you get hate, it's like you can get a bunch of comments saying that they like something. The second you get a comment about someone not liking something, that's gonna piss you off or give more of an impact on your brain than anything else that people said that is positive, and that is facts. I don't know what the scientifics are about that, but I feel like that's gotta be something. But it feels like for some reason sometimes it just becomes cool to hate something or cool to hate somebody, like the trend to do that. And I don't understand it really. I can see if some people really hate it, but the thing is that it also dims down the people who might actually have real, genuine criticism about something or someone, because people could just say, oh, it's forced hate, it's forced hate, when there really is forced hate. Like the thumbnail that is on this video, Drake. I feel like Drake is the biggest #1 example right now of someone who's getting forced hate because of this Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. I already made a video on that beef if you want to go check it out. I feel like Drake right now is getting the most forced hate ever. Like, you could go on YouTube, if you even look up Drake's name, if Drake does anything right now, literally anything, he is getting a video saying, oh my god, Drake, oh my god, he's proving Kendrick right, Drake is so trash, he's garbage, oh my god. Like, everybody is just completely hating on Drake right now, which I guess is understandable. He lost the beef and he is looking shameful right now. But it also just doesn't really make sense to me why so many, in any comment section of a Drake picture, people just hating, clowning, everything, which most of it could be genuine hate and genuine just disdain and dislike for Drake, because you might think now he's a PDF file, or maybe you just never liked Drake in the first place and now Kendrick's giving you a leg to make it known to the world that you hate Drake. But I just personally feel like most of this hate is basically forced, because the Drake hate is getting views. You cannot lie. That's why I put Drake in this thumbnail. If this video goes off, it just proves my whole point, that people hate Drake so much that they'll click on a video where it might be trying to defend him, and I'm probably gonna get hella dislikes on this video. But I feel like just the hate is so forced, and it's kind of getting cringe. Like, people were trying to stop Drake from getting any sort of recognition or success for any numbers he's done since this beef, trying to basically say that he's been trash, he's always gonna be trash, when I know damn well you're gonna look on your Spotify rap and you're gonna get some Drake songs on your Spotify rap. But I feel like the hate is just forced, or maybe it's just the internet. I feel like maybe it's just the internet that is just completely blown inside of proportion. But that's enough for Drake. I feel like this Drake is just the main example of what I'm trying to explain right here. Of like, I feel like hate is getting very forced because it's the trend, because it's the new joke, the hate on Drake and stuff like that. You can go on any Drake video and you'll see a bunch of videos saying how Drake dropping a feature with Camila Cabello is going to be the end of his career and his career's over. Or if Drake posts one picture on Instagram, oh my god, he's so clownish. He's posting a picture of him standing there in a field, and that is going to be proving Kendrick right. Like, come on, guys. It's just let the man live. He got smoked in a beef, and everyone's calling him a pedophile and OV ho. Just let him live. Let him live. The biggest example right now of forced hate is KSI's new song, Thick of It. So obviously, everyone has seen the memes. Everyone has seen the clips of KSI raging, basically saying, why is everyone so hating on my song when it's good? And I'm not gonna say all that, but it's not a terrible song. But as you can see, the trend is to make TikToks and make memes and make videos clowning on the song. So now it is the trend to hate that song. Now anyone who sees that song or hears it is like, oh, that's that trash ass KSI song that everyone told me to hate, so I'm going to go on the train too. Because now I'm starting to see videos of people saying maturing is realizing that the KSI song wasn't that bad. It's like, it never was that bad. It's not a great song. It might not even be a good song, but it's very passable. But since it's such a trend to hate it, it's just been a complete storm of hate that is very, very forced. I don't feel like the hate is very necessary for that song. You can hate KSI as a person, but the song is not as bad as what people are making it seem. Another thing I wanted to talk about is that the media will just go against you. Once it's time that you're the hated one of the day, you're the hated person, the media will literally just start shitting on you and hating on you, just throwing out these sly little hits and different posts just to stir some little hate. Like, let's go back to the Drake situation. I'll pull up other things in a little bit, but just go back to the Drake situation. I seen a post. I don't know what. I think it was the Rap Instagram page. They put a post typing to defend that Drake is as big as Michael Jackson. Right now, do you think that anybody is going to be defending Drake in any way? And then obviously trolls in the comments talking about
they both touch kids,
which I'll get to that in a second. But it's just like, it's so obvious what you're trying to do. It's so obvious that they're just trying to stir up the pot because they know it's going to get clicks, it's going to get views, it's going to get numbers if you just continue the hate train on Drake. I don't even know why I'm talking about the beef so much. It feels like just because Drake is the main reason why I'm making this video, that's why. But I'm gonna move on because this is not all I wanted to talk about. Also, I personally feel like that the media also builds you up so high so then they can tear you straight down in a second. Just like Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards was getting the most praise. He's just like Michael Jordan. He plays like Michael Jordan. He's gonna win the championship. The second he started playing someone normal, it was just instantly they were posting the low moments of his playing, and then everyone started hating on him. And now everyone's kind of a little bit low on Ant now because they were boosting him up to be like Michael Jordan, and he did not play like Michael Jordan for every game, and he got cooked. So it's just the media tries to boost you up so high so instantly they can take you straight down. Another player that is a prime example is Bron James. Bron James, obviously LeBron James' son, but these media pages posting him every time. Bron James with an assist. Bron James with the cool layup. You guys are putting him up so then he can get teared down when he plays trash because y'all are posting every little thing that he does. I still feel they are just trying to put Bronny up on this pedestal of being LeBron James' son, posting him way too much than he needs to be. He's the 55th pick in the draft. He probably wouldn't even got drafted if his name was not Bronny James and his name was like Steve Johnson or something like that. He still has the chance to develop. I'm not a Bronny hater. I still think that he could be a great role player in the NBA. But I'm just saying that these media pages posting him all the time is just feeding in so that he can get hate, because people just like me are gonna be like, why the fuck are you posting the 55th pick in the draft when I barely have seen any posts about the first pick in the draft or the second pick? It's just crazy, man. They're doing this to Bronny, and I feel really bad for him because he doesn't deserve this hate. He just wants to play basketball, get better at the game, but he has the media latching onto his nuts just like they do for LeBron, and it's just going to ruin his career, and it really sucks to see. Another thing I want to talk about is just the word mid and mid culture. So if you don't know, on my channel, my most viewed video, I rank every single Michael Jackson song, and I put a mid tier in there, and I put some songs in mid. But my definition of mid is different from the whole internet's definition of mid, because the whole definition of mid in the internet is that your shit's ass, or my personal opinion, if you just say something is mid, you just legit have no opinion. I could bet money someone drops a new album, and after 15 seconds of listening to it, they instantly put under the comments, this is mid. I bet if you ask them, why do you think it was mid? I bet damn well they can have no damn opinion, because mid can just instantly just give you a quick opinion, a quick thing real fast that you could just say to to just troll and hate and then never have any real opinion on it. Maybe people really do think that shit is mean, which if I say something's mean, I really do mean that shit's okay. Like, that shit's okay. But if something's ass, it's ass. I feel like people just disillusion that mid means ass. But I feel like that's the troll now, is that if you say something's mid, something's ass. But I feel like most people have no fucking opinion when they say that, because you're just saying this shit just to say it. I bet if you even ask them, okay, you think this is mid? Can you give me your constructive criticism on why you think this shit is mid? They will not say shit. They will literally start, they have nothing to fucking say. But that's just my opinion on it. Yeah, I know that this is not about the word mid. Like I said, I'm just gonna go off the rails. I'm going off the top of the dome right now. I'm freestyling, so we're just gonna keep it going. I have some other examples of forced hate. Another one is Kevin Durant. I feel like Kevin Durant, people still are mad at him. It's been 8 years since he went to the Warriors, and people still hate KD for what he did in 2016. Like, let it go. He got his championships with the Warriors, and this is not because I'm a Warriors fan and I don't really care that he went to my team. All I'm saying is he did that shit 8 years ago. He's on the Suns now. He just got swept by Anthony Edwards in the playoffs. Why are you guys still mad at him and calling him a bitch and calling him a pussy for what he did 8 years ago? It doesn't matter at this point. He got his championship. You bronze sexual motherfuckers. Let it rest. Let it lie. I feel like people still hate KD. I don't know why. Maybe because he has still built some super teams when he's left, but none of them shits worked out ever. Them shits have been cooked ever since he left Golden State. But if that's your reason for it, then that's cool. But I feel like a lot of people still hate him just because he went to the Warriors. I'm like, bro, that was 8 years ago. He got his championships. He fucking dipped. And what now? Like, why are you still mad at the man? Just let him play basketball. I legit do not understand why people are still mad at KD. That's why I feel like this shit's forced. Like, you're forcing yourself to hate on him because of that. And I really don't know why. LeBron too. LeBron gets a lot of forced hate too. People just hating on him for anything that he does because it's LeBron James. He says he's the GOAT, and a lot of people think he's the GOAT, so people just try to forcefully hate. I used to be one of those people. I used to forcefully hate anything that LeBron does. I used to hate on it, but now I legit just don't care, bro. I legit don't care. But the basketball player right now that's getting the most forced hate, like this shit is so forced, is Jason Tatum. But I can't lie, this shit is funny as hell. The memes of him copying these iconic finals moments, that shit is fucking hilarious. But them shit feels so forced, bro. Like, people like actually being mad and hating on Jason Tatum because he's just enjoying a championship and maybe he is copying a few things, and actually being mad at them is genuinely like crazy to me. I don't fucking understand why are people so mad all the time and why people actually hate him because he was just doing that. It was kind of cringe, but I still think that it was still like, it don't fucking matter. Like, it don't matter what he wanted to fucking do. You know what I mean? Another thing I feel like that gets a lot of forced hate nowadays is Marvel movies and the MCU just in general, because I feel like even though I really hope that Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be a fire movie, and I have a lot of confidence that it is going to be a fire movie, I still think that Marvel movies nowadays just get so much forced hate. Anything that they post, anything that they even release on their Instagram, any trailer just instantly gets hate. Like, this shit is ass, this shit's gonna be ass, you guys fell off, you're trash. But no one will give even Marvel a chance nowadays, because now it is cool to hate on Marvel and to basically say that they're trash now, which is sucks, because I'm a big Marvel fan. So even though some of their new movies have been kind of ass, I still personally think that Marvel still has some bangers left in them. I still feel like a lot of people just forcefully hate the new Marvel stuff that comes out nowadays, and I just don't understand it. Speaking of movies, I also feel like the Joker 2 movie that just came out is getting a lot of forced hate as well, because even though a lot of the criticisms of the movie are very valid, and I'm not saying that I haven't even watched the movie, but I have seen that since it was cool to hate on the Joker movie and say that it was ass because of all the people who had genuine criticism of the movie, it started getting flooded with a bunch of TikToks and memes of people I bet they never even seen the movie, but they just started to hate it because it was the trend to say that movie was bad. So I feel like that's another great example very recently of something that just got hate that is very overblown, because obviously the movie's bad. We've seen from reviews from very credible sources, from audience to the critics, everyone says the movie is bad. But I feel like when it becomes the trend to latch on, and it became the trend to hate on Joker 2, and it was a trend that it was really bad, then that's when I started seeing all the clicks and the memes and stuff like that of how the movie was just trash, when I feel like most of the people never even watched the movie, so they can't even give it a real opinion. Another thing that I gotta talk about that also helps my point of just forced hate and bias hate from media and people like that is when back in the day, when the media used to absolutely clown and destroy Michael Jackson for anything that he did, or try to twist the narrative with anything. Even before the allegations came out, they would turn anything that he did as, oh, he's a weirdo, he's this weird guy. And even after the allegations, it got even worse. It got even worse with the stuff that they were talking about Michael Jackson with. The media hated Michael Jackson so much that they even lied and try to set up a fake award for him at an award show, so then the day later they can just laugh at him and make fun of him because he looks dumb accepting a fake award on an award show. Like, who does that? That is clear just hate. Like, you guys are just hating for no reason. You're forcing the hate on him for no reason, and I just don't understand that. Like, one of the most recent ones that I seen was when the Jeffrey Epstein documents came out. There was the post that said that Michael Jackson was at Jeffrey Epstein's house. No other information. They're just gonna put that out there. Just blatantly just put that out there in coordination with everything that coming out with the Jeffrey Epstein stuff that was happening. And what would you think if you were just a normal person who didn't know anything about it? Be like, oh, Michael Jackson, I thought he has some allegations against him. Oh, he's with Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, okay, he's guilty. Let's make sure that we can push that narrative. But that's not really the truth, because if you really did your damn research, was that Michael Jackson went to his house to get financial advice because he was trying to get out of his Sony deal around 2002, and he met him at his house and he declined the massage from the minor that was there. But no post said that. No post said that Michael Jackson did that. So you're just gonna see Michael Jackson went to Jeffrey Epstein's house, or just met Jeffrey Epstein. Like, Michael Jackson's name is mentioned in the file. Not even saying that he met him at his house, not at the island, not what the weird shit was happening, not the island. It's just crazy. Like, they're completely trying to twist the narrative and stuff like that, and they still do it nowadays. That's why I know when this Michael Jackson movie comes out next year, I know that the media is gonna try so goddamn hard to try to make that review score look so bad. They're gonna put in bad reviews. I can already tell. I can already see it. They're gonna try to give it bad reviews, say that this shit's trash. They're already trying to do it by trying to give these cap-ass accusers and these people who made these cap documentaries, trying to give them platforms to talk about the Michael Jackson movie, saying what it's gonna be about. Like, bro, suck my dick, shut the fuck up. Y'all are dumb. And I would really, really love to do a whole video talking about the Michael Jackson allegations and stuff like that, because I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. I've been locked in on this information, and I know the real truth, the real information and shit like that. If y'all would want that video, I would gladly do that. But there needs to be a demand for it. But I just think that the media has a clear forced hate bias against Michael Jackson, and it still goes on nowadays. That's why I'm saying I know when the movie comes out, the media is gonna try to stir it up to try to get people back on the Michael Jackson's weird camp. But eventually, the truth will prevail. Yo, and I'll make sure I bring it back at the end. Don't worry. I know I'm kind of yapping. I know this video is probably very disorganized, but I'll bring it back. Don't worry about it. But another thing that pisses me off that also feeds into this thing that I'm trying to talk about in this video is when anytime any artist drops a new album, if you go under their comments or anything, people are just hating, saying mid, trash. No one has any more real opinions no more on music, because it's just so cool to type hate and mid and trash and get your little engagements and clicks and likes. I don't know how that even gives you any sort of satisfaction when you type mid under a new album that came out 15 seconds ago, and just clicking that and typing that, and you think that you're getting satisfaction from the 14 little people who click like on your comment. Like, I don't get it. Like, the discourse around music now is so cooked because you can't even find a real opinion no more. Like, when Travis Scott's Utopia came out, I feel like around 85% of people thought it was either a good album or an amazing album. That was the real opinion. And then you always get those little people under the comments being like, shit's mid, bro, shit's trash, bro, she only had like one good song, bro. But I bet if anyone under them comments, ask them, hey, okay, what is the good song? What do you think about the transitioning on the album? How do you feel about these specific tracks? They won't give you shit, because they probably clicked for 5 seconds on the beginning of the album and clicked mid, or even didn't even listen to the album at all. Just type mid under a comment section just so they could get, these little kids could try to get the comment boosted and just get hate engagement. This is under anything now, not even just music. This actually ties to basically anything. You can go under a movie review, you can go anything and just say shit's mid, or a game, a movie, a song, album, anything, and people will just clearly, just because it's cool now to type mid and type trash, this shit was ass, and have no other opinion, just to say that because it's cool to hate. It's cool to say that under anything because you don't have really any opinion. And I don't understand that sheep thought of just following the trend of hating on someone just because it's a cool trend. And that brings it back to the beginning. To end off this video, that's what I'm trying to say, is that hating because it's forced and because it's cool to hate something, that is the new meta nowadays. That's just how the the internet goes, you'll see tweets and comments and posts trying to hate engage. And I don't know how and why we feed into it, but we do though. I can't even lie, I'm making this video and I do it too. I hate too. I click shit that could be hating because I don't like something. I'll do it too. So I don't know where this is gonna go. I feel like this discourse in general on anything is just cooked nowadays because of this forced hate. And when it becomes a year, it's cool to hate this thing. It's very hard to twist that narrative back around. Any artist who gets that on their name, like Drake, it's gonna be very hard. I mean, it's already been like cool to hate and make fun of Drake for years now, but especially like probably like upcoming artists or even like artists who had a big star rise and then just instantly started getting hated on, like Apollo G, Roddy Ricch. Those artists are just going to get hate, and it's very hard to come back because they don't have the core fan base that can really outshadow the hate. And with any other company, game, and shit like that, when it becomes cool to hate it, you're kind of cooked. And that's why I feel like this generation is cooked. There's not enough positivity out there. It's just pure hate, and I can't lie, I feed into it as well because hate sells. I bet if you go to journalism school, they probably say that sensationalism sells because it does. If I see a post about how an artist is so great, I will more rather watch a video with a big red thumbnail like I have, trash on the name, and that will be more easy to click than watching anything positive. Hopefully this video actually makes some sense. I know I've been all over the place and I'm sorry, I have no script on this shit. I'm just going off the dome right now. And yeah, so if you guys like this video, let me know in the comments what you guys think about what I'm talking about. And please, if you want to help support the channel and support what I do, I make a lot of variety content on this channel, and if you like that, then please like the video, comment, and subscribe, and that would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, all my stuff is in the description, all my other links and shit like that. Put the post notifications on as well if you guys don't want to miss another video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.